So the referees are ready, the players are ready, the fans are ready. It's 7 p.m. in Milton Keynes. You know what that means. Let's play hockey. We've got Dylan Lawrence up against Jake Sylvester for this opening face-off. And it's a good face-off win here for the Raiders, who advance through, but the pass looking to find Sylvester there wasn't forthcoming, and it was picked off by Martelli, and Ross Venus will look to bring this one forward. Pass forward to Harry Gulliver. Harry Gulliver on the line with Dylan Lawrence and Ross Venus here. Slight little change because it was a line with Ben Brown during the pre-season games. And a backhand pass there from Sylvester goes past the net of Jordan Headley, and it will come forward now with Gulliver. Gulliver, the former Raider, will come forward, finds Martelli on the blue line, shot comes in, and a kick save there from Winterbank. Nice early save there for Winterbank there. The Raiders goal, to be happy with that. And a tip there, and it looked like it, wasn't too sure if it came off the Raiders defenseman or Ross Venus there, but it goes up into the mesh. Join the Raiders from the Bisons on a two-way with Guildford this season. Dylan Lawrence there, and that was hooked there. And the referee's hand goes straight up. And Zach Milton there was just a Solder with a pass out to Herman. Herman coming forward. Through the zone there, fires a shot, could it be held? A rebound, scores! Rory Herman chasing his own rebound. Fires it past Winterbank on the man advantage. He got the puck very deep and just skated through the neutral zone unopposed. Fires a wrist shot. The glove hand the save wasn't shot with the glove hand, and the rebound fell straight to Herman, who fires it past Winterbank. Just couldn't quite keep hold of it, Winterbank, and the rebound fell straight to Herman, who fires it into the net. And the Lightning leads 1-0. Goes wide. The rebound nearly tricked Winterbank. Nags now, he finds Lawrence. Lawrence with the open ice pass finds Ross Venus. Venus shot wide, just goes wide. He's finding the spaces, Ross Venus. Good work on that Lightning power play. Just didn't quite hit the puck on target. Venus now with a drop pass back to Nags. Field finds Lawrence head. Nags shoots in, and a good save there from Winterbank. Ed Nags, the top scoring D-man for the Lightning last season. Lovely little bit of 1-2 play, and a lovely little pass from Callum Field. And one time there, very good net minding from Winterbank there, and the butterfly style got down low and stopped that shot very quickly. Callie Robertson now finds to Lawrence, and another save for the wraparound attempt, scores! Callie Robertson with the wraparound, it's 2-0 to the Lightning. Great work on the power play. Robertson spins around, he finds Lawrence in space. Rebound falls straight to Robertson, and on the wraparound fires it into the net. Great work from Lightning, you're making use of the man advantage. And it's been 2 power plays and 2 goals for the Lightning. Face-off win there for McEwen. Backhand pass intended for Carter Hamill, just evades the man. Hamill does very well, backhanded shot just goes over. And that was a chance out of nothing there. Great play from Carter Hamill. Ball checking away in that corner. Very deceptive, he's such a small guy, he's got a lot of strength. Good defensive play there from Malik Martelli. But that's a great follow-up there from Lasham, and he backhands it past the net under Jordan Headley and into the net. Great bit of play from the Raiders there. Great bit of play, and he just didn't give up on it, and a lovely backhand. Credit as well to Jake Sylvester. Thought he'd lost the puck there, but it just bounced off of the legs of Martelli, and Lasham there backhands it in. And as we like to say in Milton Keynes, it's now a 2-1 game. And now Griffin brings this one forward. And this is the thing with the Raiders, you can't give them an opportunity like that. Oh, and now there's a big hit from Wallace. Takes a man into the boards. And the referee's hand goes up, and there's a bit of pushing and shoving afterwards there. That was a very, very big hit from Wallace on Nick Leia, and he goes to the penalty box for the first time. There wasn't much of a protest there from Wallace. Was a big late hit there. Kieran clears that, but doesn't get very far. And it's brought back in now through George Norcliffe. Joined from the Bison, who's the captain of the Bison last season. Power now. Norcliffe. Shuts through, and that's a pad save there from Jordan Headley. And strong play from Lewis Christie just to prevent Leia from getting that. And a cross-check from behind there by Nick Leia. One of you maybe after a little bit of afters after the hit from Wallace. And a big cross-check from behind. Trying to see who it was on and which Lightning player the hit was on Rio Grinnell Park. And well, don't know if that was frustration from Nick Leia there, but finds Rutkiss. Rutkiss shoots over the bar. Herman spins that and creates a bit of space for himself. Finds Wallace. Wallace one time, and that was just gloved over. Winterbank got a piece of that. This Lightning power play line's still out, but they're keeping the puck in deep. Raiders cannot clear the zone here and change lines. Shot through and saved again. Great power play here, but they're not finding the net just yet. Wallace keeps it in. Wallace fires through, scores! Tim Wallace on the blue line! I think there was a screen and Winterbank saw it late, but what a shot from the player coach. Lovely passing there. We're keeping the Raiders penalty killers moving around. And he just seemed to fire it through. No one got a piece of it, and it just went all the way through into the net. I think Winterbank did see it late, looking from behind the net. I think Rutkiss there, just got in this line of sight. Yeah, saw it very late, and great shot there, and it's 3-1 to the Lightning. Good play from Norcliffe there, trying to turn something. Gulliver beats his man through. Gets it out the zone, but it's fired back in by the Raiders, and this will be it for the period, and a good start to the new season for the Lightning in that first period. Goals in updating the scores from the National League. So we're ready for the start of the second period. It's Dylan Lawrence up against Zach Milton. Lightning leading 3-1. Will it be more of the same in this second period? And a good face-off win there for the Raiders. Coach Sean Easton would likely have had some words with his team in that interval. And I think the words will be mainly to stay out the penalty box. Lightning are 3 from 3 on the power play. Gulliver just wasn't quite able to control it and get the shot off, and Raiders are able to clear. I think that's one of those ones, if it had fallen later on in the season, once everyone's up to full fitness, that probably would have been buried. Great pass again. Rutkiss there, back to Herman. Herman looks to go forehand, down to the backhand, off the body there of Winterbank, and that should be enough to see out the power play. Good play from the Lightning and good penalty kill by the Raiders there. That's their first successful kill of the night. Lightning, though, still have the puck in deep. Gulliver is aware of the presence of power there, but does want to find Rory Herman. Herman brings the puck forward, looks to fight Gulliver, and it's in! What a great bit of vision from Rory Herman! He saw that Harry Gulliver had ghosted onto the back post and tapped into the net. Great play. Just there from Herman. He checks up, he looks across, and Gulliver gets the puck into the net. I think he had to have a couple of attempts at it. Great vision there, though, from the American. Oh, they did power it one time. It went off of the skate of Winterbank and into the net. Great replay from behind the net there to show that. Lightning happy to still stick with this third line of Field, Stewart and Robertson. A good face-off win there from Power, but Caddy Robertson wins the puck back and scores! Great determination from Caddy Robertson. And he was through one-on-one with Winterbank and just fires it past the Raiders goalie for 5-1. It came straight from that face-off win, miscontrolled, and Robertson was quickest to react and fires it past Winterbank. Just look, see, I think a Raiders player, just miscontrolled it there, did Elliot Dewey. And Caddy Robertson fires it past the stick of Winterbank and make it 5-1. And that's Robertson's second goal for the Lightning. Now fires that one through, looking for a piece, and Field almost gets a bit of his stick to it, but Raiders are able to clear that down the ice. Headley will retrieve it and pass that puck to Nags. Lightning don't want to lose the momentum here. They'll look to try and keep a bit of pressure on as they bring out the first power play line. So it's Tim Wallace now. Finds Rory Herman. Herman to Wallace. Lightning body look up to have one more shooting attempt. Solder looks to control the puck. And looks for that passing lane. He finds Wallace. Wallace with the shot. Takes a deflection off of Dewey, and Raiders will clear that. And that will be all she wrote for the second period. The goals from Harry Gulliver and the second goal of the night for Caddy Robertson puts the Lightning 5-1 ahead. We'll be back in about 12 minutes or so for the final period. So be sure to join us then for the final period, where it is currently MK Lightning 5, Raiders 1. Rory Herman going up against Nick Levers. Shout out to our cameraman Harrison. I've never seen shapes like that pulled before. Lightning will come forward now with Tim Wallace. Finds Rory Herman. Those two have linked up very well, the two Americans. Wallace on the blue line. Had Solder as an option, but opted for Herman. We come into the last 15 seconds now of this penalty, and Wallace looks for a one-timer, couldn't quite connect with it. Rory Herman now to take the face-off up against Zach Milton. Good face-off win for the Lightning. It's Martelli. With Tim Wallace dropping back onto the blue line to allow Martelli to go forward, and it's found Wallace. Had to find it back to Lewis Christie, and Wallace with a one-time goal! What a shot! Tim Wallace, one-time wrist shot, fires into the net. Pass is just there, just releases that. The power from that release there. Tim Wallace with an assist from Lewis Christie. 6-1 to the Lightning. Again, there was a screen. I don't think Winterbank saw it until it was too late. He went low and the puck went into the top corner from Wells, and that's a good pass out. He finds Lawrence. Lawrence shoots. Robertson so close then to getting the rebound and getting his third goal. We've had a whistle blown. And another Raider's gone into the bin. Let's do that one was on. Oh, and he's been ejected, and this is Nick. It's Nick Leyer, and he's been thrown from the game, and he's not had a good game here in Milton Keynes. He's been frustrated today, and he's had a few wolf whistles from the crowd, so he sarcastically clapped the Lightning fans there. But to Wallace, 14 seconds remaining, one more shot possibly on for the Lightning. Herman passes out wide to Solder. Oh, and there's a bit of a hug and a fight going on there. Leishram there getting frustrated, and Rory Herman comes straight in. Leishram going for Tom Zwatkis, who's not known for his fighting. And I think Zwatkis stood up for that and actually got the takedown himself. And he gets standing ovation from both the bench and the team. And Rutkiss will go to the dressing room early, as will Adam Lashram. So for the last 6.5 seconds of this game, both of the Raiders imports are in the locker room. As soon as we get confirmation, we'll be able to confirm. Put that on there. So 6.5 seconds, a power play for Lightning. So it is a 4-on-3, 5-on-3, sorry. And the time hasn't started. There we go, now we're back on. And into the last second here, and it's Unread's nearly got a last minute winner, but it's finished as a 6-1 win for the Lightning. A winning start to the season.